had a fire, we had a name. We carved our hearts in pouring rain. But something changed, the colors bled, and now I sleep in your side of the bed. The days are quiet, the nights are long. I hum our song, but it feels all wrong. Love like ours should never end, but here I am, lost again. Lost again in the shadow of your touch, needing you still, maybe too much. I tried to hold what couldn't stay, but love like ours just fades away. Thought I knew where we began. Now I'm just lost again. I still remember how you'd smile, how just your name made life worthwhile. We danced through storms, we kissed through pain, but even roses drown in rain. I reach for moments that won't return, a lesson I had yet to learn, that even love can lose its end and leave me here, lost again. Lost again, with your memory in my chest, trying to breathe, doing my best. But your goodbye still holds me tight, like a ghost beneath the night. I thought forever meant that then, but I'm still here, lost again. Maybe in another life we'd get it right, we win the fight. But this time fate just looked away and left us both with hearts to pay. Lost again, where your voice used to be. In every silence, you're haunting me. I gave you all I had to give. Now I'm learning how to live, but until my heart can beat and mend, I'll be right here, lost again. You used to look at me like I was home. Now I feel the cold when I'm alone. We didn't fall apart in one loud cry. It faded like a starless sky. I said too little, you pulled away. We both pretended we were okay, but love like that should never been. Now here I am, lost again. Lost again in the space where you stood, right beside me where you once understood. I still reach out in the dark of the night, hoping to find you holding me tight. But the truth comes soft like the end of a friend. I'm not just broken, I'm lost again. I walk through memories like old worn shoes, each one carrying a part of you. The way you smiled when you were short, now it's just something I'm making for. I keep your laughter in my chest, a song that never lets me rest. I wish I knew where love went when it disappears, and I'm lost again, lost again in the place we called ours, surrounded by echoes and invisible stars. Still clear the ring of who I was then, a version of me I can't find again. You were the start, the middle, the end. Now there's no map, I'm just lost again. If I could turn back, I wouldn't breathe. I'd hold you tighter and never leave. But time keeps running, hearts grow thin. But time keeps running, hearts grow thin. And all I feel is the pull of the wind. Lost again with your name in my soul, trying to fill what you made whole. You were the fire that lit my skin. Now I'm the ashes of what could have been. And though I've tried to pretend I never moved on, I'm just lost again. I held your gaze like a fragile flame, burning bright with no one else to blame. We built a world on borrowed time. Now I'm staring at the fault line. You said forever with your eyes, but silence filled the space tonight. I trace the steps where we began, and just like that, I'm lost again. Lost again in the ache of what we were. Every memory, a line that still burns. I reach for you in shattered light, but I can't hold what's gone from sight. You were the place I called my home. Now I face this night alone. You're in my blood, beneath my skin. Here I am, lost again. Your voice still rings in empty rooms, a melody that never finds its tune. I swear I see you in the rain, in every street I cross in vain. I wear your name like it's a scar, a mark of love that traveled far. No maps, no stars to guide my hand, just your ghost. I'm lost again, lost again, where the heart forgets to heal, rooms disguised as something real. You held me once like I was truth, now I'm just shadows chasing you, just like light used would it do. Time can't fix what won't begin, so here I stand, lost again. Tell me, do you ever see the ruins left inside of me, or name you never really chose? Lost again In the silence you became. Every breath still calls your name. And though I try to carry on, you're the ache that lingers on. No goodbye, no bitter end, only love and being lost again. I watched you leave without a sound, your footsteps fading into ground. No storm, no fight, just quiet pain. And here I am, lost again. I held the pieces far too tight, thinking love alone could make it right. But hearts don't always understand when to hold and when to stand. I'm lost again in the shape of your smile, living in dreams that lie by the mile. You were the reason, the rhythm, the rain. Now all I feel is this hollow refrain. To when you loved me once, and I'm lost again. I see you in the morning light, in empty sheets and sleepless nights. I try to move, I try to breathe, but every breath brings back the grief. They say that time will dull the sting, but all it's done is change the ring. From gold to silence, touch the stain, and I remain lost again. I'm lost again in the space where you stood, still believing in all that was good. You were my always, my never, my flame. Now only the ashes still whisper your name. I reach for love that won't begin, just echoes now, and I'm lost again. If love was real, where did it go? If you felt it too, why don't I know? I replay every word you said, but none of them explain what's left. I'm lost again in the corners of us, holding on to a kind of trust. Maybe someday you might turn and find the fire still gently burns. But until then, beneath this rain, I'll still be here, lost again. I used to know the way you breathe, the way your hand would rest on me. Now I walk through days alone, in a house that's not a home. Your coffee cup still holds a stain, like time stood still to mark the pain. I speak your name beneath my breath. It's all I have of you that's left. I'm lost again, like the first time we fell, caught in the silence where stories don't tell. You were the light I held within, now the dark has pulled me in. No goodbye, no warning when you slipped away and I'm lost again. I'll wear your shirt like a second skin, pretend you're here, pretend we begin. But even dreams can't fake your touch, and memory only hurts this much. You promised me you'd always stay, but love, it seems, can drift away. And now I sleep with open eyes, still waiting for a sign. I'm lost again in the place where we stood, wishing you'd turn back, wishing you could. You were the song that made me bend, the truth that broke but wouldn't end. And here I stand in what has been, holding on, lost again. If time rewound, I'd choose you still, even knowing how it feels, even knowing I break like this for just one more stolen kiss. I'm lost again where the light used to be. In every echo, you're reaching for me. You were my side, my dearest friend, but some love stories just pretend. And though I try to rise to land, I fall each time, lost again. I thought forever meant we'd stay, but somehow love just slipped away. Now I'm staring at an empty bed, your sad, cold, your words still in my head. I tried to hold on, tried to believe, but love alone can't make you leave. The part of me you used to know, now I watch you fade like smoke. I'm lost again in the silence you left, calling your name with nothing left. You were my home, my only friend. Now I'm just waiting for this ache to end. Every step takes me back to then, to when I had you, and now I'm lost again. I keep your picture in the drawer, like if I look you'll walk through the door. The days go by and you're not here, only your shadows ever near. The clock moves on, but I stand still, caught in the weight of what I feel. I'd give it all, just one more chance but you're gone without a glance. I'm lost again, like the night found the sea, like the stars forgot how to speak to me. You were the fire I couldn't defend, and now I'm burned by where you've been. Time can't heal what never ends, so here I am, lost again. Maybe love was never fair. Maybe some hearts break beyond repair, but I would've stayed through every storm if it meant you'd still be warm in my arms. I'm lost again, with your ghost in my chest, still wearing your goodbye like a dress. You were the story I believed in whole. Now I'm just pages torn from soul. No map, no line, nowhere or where, just me and love, lost again. I still remember your hand in mine, how time would stop, how the stars would align. Now every hour feels twice as long, and every silence feels so wrong. We didn't break, we just let go. No final fight, no last hello, just pieces falling where love happened. And I find myself lost again, lost again in the echo of your name, walking through rooms that don't feel the same. I reach for you in every dream, but you're further away than you've ever been. I thought I knew how this would end, but I'm still here, lost again. Your coat still hangs by the kitchen chair. I swear some nights I smell you there. I talk to you like you still care, but the only answer is the empty air. Our song still lays from time to time, but now it hurts with every line. I close my eyes and count to 10, open them, and I'm lost again, lost again in the place we called ours, tracing your name and following the glass. You were the start of every plan. Now I'm learning how to stand. Now I try to pretend. My heart stays lost again. If love could bring you back somehow, I'd give all I am, I give it now. But some things fade without a sound, and I'm just learning how to drown. Lost again in the quiet you left, carrying love that never rests. You were my breath, my everywhere, but I blinked and it all came to end. You said goodbye without a sound. No final look, no solid ground. I stood there reaching for your hand, but you were already gone like sand. The quiet hurts more than a fight. No thunder, just the fading light. And I'm left wondering what we meant, or if you knew you'd leave me. Lost again, lost again in the ruins of your love. Waking in a world I'm scared of. You were the heart that made me whole. Now you're just a shadow in my soul. I keep reliving where we began, and every time I'm lost again. Your sweater still on the back of my chair. Your scent, your laugh, it's all still there. I talk to walls that won't reply. I close my eyes and breathe a lie. Friends all say that time will mend, but time just teaches me to pretend. I still reach out like you were walking, but every day I'm lost again. Lost again with your name on my lips, caught in the pool of love that slips. You were my morning, my safest place. Now I can't even find your face. I try to stand, but my heart won't bend. So here I fall, lost again. If I had one more night, I'd say the words I got so wrong, so wrong. But love doesn't wait, and silence is strong. Lost again in the echoes we made. Promises that couldn't stay. I still believe